Hello, and welcome to Listen Up. I'm Mario Rossi. Man's best friend. They greet you at the door, tails wagging when you come home. Dogs are at our side, supporting us through anything. But sometimes, it's the dogs who need our support. Inspired by an online video and a love for her short-legged friends, Courtney G wanted to give back to the dogs of Des Moines. With the help of friends, volunteers, and over 100 Corgis, Courtney did just that.
We originally hoped that we could get 15 Corgis and maybe 50 people to attend, and now we're up to 1,700 people coming and 133 Corgis attending. The idea, we did see the YouTube video from the UK and saw it, and it was actually a very serious thing that they did there. Like, you could tell they'd been training. We're just hoping that these guys can run in a straight line. It really blew up. Oh crap was probably the first reaction. We actually did try to pawn off the event at first when we realized how big it was getting, because neither one of us have event planning experience. We're recent graduates of college, full-time employees. I still go to school actually and have a lot of other things going on, so we wanted to get someone who was experienced in event planning to kind of take it over, but that was unsuccessful, so we just had to run with it. One of the reasons we chose Corgis is because they are such a popular breed right now, so we thought that that would get the most attention for people wanting to come and wanting to see them. Obviously, all breeds of dogs are amazing, and we love all breeds, so we're not trying to be prejudiced or anything. We just wanted to benefit a local rescue. The ARL kind of offered up, and the bigger the event got, the more room we decided that we needed, because we were originally just going to have it at a dog park. So that's when we started communicating with the ARL of having it here and all the proceeds going to them, so it just kind of worked out. We have so many dogs and shelters that need homes, and great dogs. You know, every time you go into the ARL, you see dogs and you're just like, how could anybody have gotten rid of such a beautiful dog or such a loving dog? So I just think it's really important that we know that there are so many dogs that still need homes and don't get to go to sleep in a home every night. So we have 133 Corgis in attendance, but only 107 of them are racing. Some are observing. So we're going to have race lanes over here that are identified by hay bales and tape. And I've constructed the heats to be 5 heats of 20 to 23-ish. And they're made by age. So the first 2 heats are 2 years old and under, and then they kind of go from there. And then we'll take the top 2 or 3 from each race and have a final heat, and we have 3 trophies and 3 ribbons. Who knows how many dogs this is going to touch just in this building right over here next to us. So that's the goal, and I don't want to lose sight of the goal that it's for charity, and this is just going to be a fun-loving event. I don't know who doesn't love a Corgi.
The event raised nearly $6,000 in donations. That's 3 times more than what Courtney and her team hoped for. The money will go to the largest animal shelter in Iowa, the Animal Rescue League in Des Moines. The Corgi race is all fun and games, but there are other canines that dedicate much of their lives to racing. Greyhounds are the most common breed of racing dogs. After spending several years running around an oval, they need someone to give them a home. 2 Iowa women couldn't resist the sweet faces and loving nature of Greyhounds, so they took on the responsibility of finding homes for these special pups.
I adopted a Greyhound and fell in love. From the racing industry, we get dogs, and we find permanent forever homes for the dogs that are no longer needing to race.
I do all the foster coordination, so when the dogs come off the track, I know who's available to foster, what type of dog that they need.
There's lots of things that happen to them. At 4 months of age, they're all tattooed. So all retired racing Greyhounds have little tattoos in their ear. You can kind of see a little bit of the green ink there. And that identifies her as what litter she is from and her age. And by the time they're 18 months old, they're having their maiden races. Years ago, things were different, and dogs, a lot of the retired racers were euthanized, but now there are adoption groups in nearly all of the states, if not multiple in states.
Even if it's during the week and it's 10, 11 o'clock at night and I need to go get that dog, I'll coordinate it and go get that dog. I never have ever told a trainer and owner no.
What does the racing do that's good for us? They're used to being handled. They're very much people-oriented. They want to do whatever it is that makes you happy. Part of the process is applying, picking out a dog. We do a home visit where we actually bring that dog to your home. We set up an adoption date and we do an adoption.
We've had people that come to a meet and greet on a specific dog and end up leaving with a home visit scheduled for a whole different dog.
So they do well in lofts. They do well in apartments. They're one of the top apartment dogs. 40-mile-an-hour couch potatoes. Every dog has a little tag on their collar. It says, "If loose, I'm lost," and the phone number that's on there is my cell phone. So that means I may get a call at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And why I think Heartland Greyhound has gone 15 years with the same president and almost the same vice president is we're here for the dogs.
So what inspires you every time you get a call at 2 in the morning?
This right here, yeah. Somebody might get irritated with me. I might have a bad day at work, but when you come home and the dog looks at you and loves you no matter what, that's great. Yeah, that makes it worthwhile.
Heartland Greyhound Adoption is constantly updating their list of dogs available for adoption. They encourage anyone to get involved or to consider adopting a 40-mile-an-hour couch potato. These humans with big hearts for dogs went the extra mile for their furry friends. We at Urban Plains have heard many stories like theirs. And as we wrap up our final Listen Up episode, we take with us the importance of passions. For all the inspiring stories, head to urban-plains.com.
I'm recording, okay. Record!
Special thanks to Jet and Monkey's Dog Shop, the Animal Rescue League of Iowa, Heartland Greyhound Adoption, producers Amanda Horvath and Grace Wenzel, videography director Janet Eccles, and editors Keely Kunkel and Annalise Tarnowski.